In today's video, we are going to get clear on the different ways we approach our come from when we ask our soul, source, God, the universe, to show us what we would like to see happen in our frame of reality. And whether that is a truth we live by or, a prayer we are waiting to have answered, each of us takes a specific stance on how we do, say, think, or feel those things. That is, we either hope that it all works out, or we have faith in God, surrender, and trust in the process. And although these two words are just that, words we assign to the actual energy we are embodying, they have been mistaken as one of the same. But my friends, they are both very different. And you must ask yourself, which of these choices best serves me? Can you guess? If you are ready to go from hoping for the best, white knuckling it, to have faith in your divine plan, then all it requires from you is a willingness to switch gears, choose, breaking you free from placing the power externally, which keeps you at the mercy of your fear, to aligning to your inner badass and the intuitive gift that is your soul. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Izzy, your awakening guide and coach, and I'm here to help you, embrace your IZ-NESS. Okay guys, let's begin by discussing hope. And although hope isn't what we would call a bad or negative term, hope is derived from the perspective of the ego. It is often associated with a desire or yearning for a positive outcome. Gee, I hope this employer chooses me. I hope I recover from this illness. Let's hope to get that donation. And as you can see, its intention is coming from the right place, as hope can provide comfort during challenging times. But what is actually occurring is that we are forfeiting our own power by placing the control outside of ourselves. It sends a desperate, unworthy push energy, chasing after. Once again, putting something externally high up on the I'm here, it's over there pedestal. And as we react from this state of consciousness, we begin to assume that needy, living in lack role, like begging to be granted entry into some VIP club. This is crafted by the conditions and patterns of the belief systems we have buried into our subconscious real. Hope gives those thoughts and actions life. I'm going to hope because I have no right to expect, demand, or receive, ultimately giving us something to blame if things don't work out. I told you so. I knew it. I never win. It's always the same thing with me. And because we are now caught up in the monotony of the egoic mind, we then begrudgingly accept breadcrumbs and tolerate much more than we normally would, just in case that's all we're offered or are worthy of, as hoping is separation consciousness, leaving us vulnerable to the polarities of life. Hot and cold, right and wrong, good and bad. Rather than if we had faith. Faith goes beyond expectation and involves a deeper sense of trust and conviction without tangible proof. While hope relies on the potential of what might happen, faith requires you to believe in something with unwavering confidence. in the absence of such evidence. And that is not an easy task, people. To suspend hope and fearlessly embrace faith goes against the grain of how we were indoctrinated. You must have heard the saying, "I'll believe it when I see it." We were taught that it must appear in order to be understood. However, spiritually, you must believe it first in order to witness it. In fact, everything you observe to be is the result of the thoughts that came first. A spiral of lessons I continue to experience. I can easily get caught up in the 3D and forget that it's holographic. And I will take what is happening in my life as what is, instead of asking myself, what is it that I want it to look like? And for another video, the soul is instantaneous, but the 3D is clunky and dense, which means your reality is actually on a delay. It takes time for transmutation to take place. So for any of us, what you are emanating currently reveals itself, say, in a month or 6 or 10, all in divine timing. And so as quickly as I recognize the wonky signals I'm broadcasting, I'll then refocus, pull back my energy, and observe any thoughts that aren't serving me. And as you shift into more of this present moment awareness and begin to balance your energetic body by aligning with your soul, faith as intuition and what it is that you feel is a knowing that you will cultivate over time from the inner work necessary to alchemize your fear-based energy into unconditional love energy. It is the ultimate ability to surrender and allow your soul's divine guidance to lead. Control, right? It ain't easy, but we have to, and it's a process, so you have to just keep doing it over and over. See, a person with faith believes not only that things can improve, but that they will, regardless of the situation they are actually observing. You know, they are in those moments deciding how shit's gonna go down and are okay with having it unfold a different way because they are not attached to the how and the when. See, faith is remaining in your heart and understanding the why, even if it doesn't look the way you thought it would. It nurtures a stronger connection to Source by moving beyond wishful thinking. This strengthens our spiritual foundation by connecting us back to our higher selves. It allows us to remain at peace, and it prioritizes our journey above all else. It encourages patience, of which I need a B12 shot of daily. I'm so impatient. But seriously, it all fosters resilience. 2 qualities essential for our own transformation. With faith, we are also not waiting for favorable outcomes because we align all of our intentions and attitudes to the belief that everything is happening for a reason and according to divine will. Hope is more conditional and tied to the what ifs, while faith is rooted in I just know. We may hope for a good future and still experience doubt, but in faith, we truly want for nothing. We trust that everything we need will be provided to us, and everything we desire, well, that's already within each of us. This shift from hope to faith accelerates our spiritual expansion and gives us a new perspective on the way we navigate through our incarnation here in this realm. knowing that our path is guided by our own eternal light. And in closing, I'm going to leave you with an inspiring biblical quote, Matthew 17:20, I believe, which explains that all that is required is the faith of a mustard seed, and we can move mountains. Okay, that's a wrap. As you go into your day, bring your awareness to how you are asking for what it is you want to receive. Observe your thoughts. And if you notice you are hoping, just change the dialogue from I hope to I know and I trust. And voila, like magic, the caterpillar is becoming the butterfly. Until next time, I thank you so very much. Rock on and namaste.